through shadows of silence.
I got a crazy story here in small town OC. But first, we have to talk about the Unlock the Adventure escape room. Before I get to this week's vlog, I've been giving away the Unlock the Adventure escape room tickets for free for 3 weeks now. Over 240 emails. There's only been 3 winners. This is the final week. I'm giving away 2 free tickets. The rules are simple. I ask a question about me and my vlog. Whoever emails me first gets 2 free tickets to the Unlock the Adventure escape room in Titusville, PA. Oil Creek, Allegheny. See, old dogs can learn new tricks. Congratulations to Don last week. He got all the right numbers. He had to watch the whole video from beginning to end. The final number was at the end. You know how many emails I got with just 4 numbers? I'll ask the question later for the 2 final free tickets to the escape room in Titusville, PA. So hold tight, I gotta tell you a crazy story. I always love these hills in Oil City. How it's like this and the town's just stuck right in the middle of it. It's cool looking, but I should say, this is a daily. Where am I gonna sit? But 8 years ago, a story hit Oil City here. Now, I'm not gonna give my opinion or my thoughts on this situation. You, the viewer watching this video, you can come to your own conclusion on what happened here in the big OC. Totally up to you. Your perspective, I ain't giving my 2 cents at all. Story began here in 2004. This is Justice Park in Oil City. You know, this place is a nice little park. I always come here and talk to the statues. Well, you know that. But it's a nice little park to hang out and just sit, take a rest for a while. But back in 2004, this bench that the whole story revolves around was put here. It was donated to the park by the VFW with a quote inscribed on it from William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania. The quote from William Penn on the bench at Justice Park said, "Men who aren't governed by God are governed by tyrants." Now I'll explain. William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania, came from England. He was a Quaker. Hold up. What's a Quaker? Quakerism is a Christianity movement founded in the 17th century. The more you know. But William Penn, his father, and the King of England were prosecuting Quakers. Prosecuting. They didn't like him, so I'm trying to tell you. The meaning of Penn's quote is said to mean he wrote this little quote about his dad and the king pushing their religion onto him while he was a Quaker. Now, here we go. So in America, we all know this. We have free will to practice what religion we believe in. Men who aren't governed by God will be governed by tyrants. You break it down, basically Penn is saying you have the right to choose your own religion. This bench sat in Justice Park for 13 years. It's a bench. They also had a monument, but on November 3rd, 2017, Oil City's government, the city of Oil City, whoever runs Oil City, you know where I'm going, got a letter from an atheist group saying they didn't like the bench being in a public park, claiming the bench likely violates the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. Basically, we've established this. You can practice what you preach, okay? But this group thought public park had God's name on it. I don't know, maybe that's how they seen it. Did you know the United States of America was founded on Christianity beliefs, but in the Constitution, you have the right to choose whatever way you want to go? But the letter just wasn't a complaint. The complaint was, if the bench wasn't removed by May 3rd, 2017, the group was going to sue Oil City to have this bench gone. You know how crazy this story got? This is very controversial. This is what happened when Oil City got the threatening letter. Quote from the city higher ups. I'll keep the name out of it. Our biggest concern is exposure to attorney fees. Boom. We would be sued for injunctive relief, where they order the city to remove the bench, and for damages, and also be sued for attorney fees under the civil rights law. So basically what Oil City was saying is they could take it to court, fight it, leave the bench at Justice Park, or get it removed and not get sued. That's basically what they're saying. Also, it would be a pretty large exposure to the community and to the taxpayer. So basically what I'm saying, and what Oil City said about the bench, their hands were tied. So basically here at Justice Park, the VFW across the Oil Creek right there said, listen, we'll take it back. We'll take it back, put it on our private property. Nobody can say a word. Hold on, you know, I'm not Wikipedia here. So I could not tell you where the bench, the memorial, and the second bench sat here in the park. No clue. I mean, I looked for information. There was none online. I'm sure there's probably old pictures people have, or when they donated, when the VFW donated to the park here before it got removed 13 years later. But again, I'm not Wikipedia. I don't know where the tyrant's bench sat. I realize I normally do fun little videos or little hidden facts about stuff. But this popped up on my computer and it was a recommended video from KDKA News, and I thought, what? What's the reason they banned the bench?
A new permanent home for a controversial park bench in Oil City, Pennsylvania. The reason? An atheist group complained about what was inscribed on the bench. And the rocket's red glare. Outside the Oil City VFW post, along the banks of the Allegheny River, a crowd gathered for the rededication of a park bench. It's called the Tyrant's Bench.
There was a bunch of comments about when this happened in Oil City. This guy wrote, "Here we go again." The person says, name left out. It's a bench. That's all it is. I have 3 combat tours under my belt, and it's a bench. Freedom of speech and religion. That's what I fought for. America, freedom of speech. You have freedom of speech in America. So take it however you want to take it. But is that an aspen?
This is an aspen. You can tell that it's an aspen tree because of the way it is.
To each their own, they say. You know what I mean? The way you think about it is the way you think about it. I'm not gonna put my 2 cents in, but it's a story I thought, man, that's kind of crazy that a bench would cause such an uproar in a small community. One of the firsts I've ever seen, and it was just strange how YouTube recommends certain videos. I would have never known about this story if it never popped up on my feed. Sometimes that's the way a vlog happens. Oh, yes. Whew. So those were the days when I stopped alongside the highway, got a drink from the old spring. Those were the days.
Those were the days, my friend.
When I stopped off at the old bench 8 years ago, caused a ruckus. I mean, like I said, to each their own. You think what you think. I'm not throwing my 2 cents in. That's how I do my vlogs. But normally I try to have a little bit of fun every Monday. But sometimes a story runs across my computer. I'm like, wow, I got to do that story. It's not fun, but you know, I got to do it. I don't know why. It just happens that way. Holy smokes. Hey, there's a bear up in the woods. Freaking always getting chased by bears for some reason. If you like the channel, subscribe. It's free. If you want to be a member of mine, hit the join button down underneath the video. And if you want to donate to the channel to fund the old travels to the Old School Joe Travel Fund, there's a little heart down there with a little money sign in. If you just subscribe, that makes me happy too. Bears.
Eternal rain, forever we remain.
Yeah! Woo! Get ready for the clue! To win 2 free tickets to unlock the adventure escape room in Titusville. My final 2 tickets. Yeah. 240 emails later. How many am I going to get on this guy? Oh. That guy must have been doing 75. That was good. In vlog 221. There's a train track. Whew. Vlog 221. The Sky High Drive-In. I was in the old dead mall. I threw a dime in the wishing well. What did I wish for? Whoever emails me that gets 2 free tickets to the Unlock the Adventure escape room in Titusville. My final 2. Good luck. Get going. Go find it. This is a daily.